Hello, and welcome to another Doctor Who video review. What I'm reviewing today is the Character Options Cyberman 5-inch action figure with gun arm attachment. Well, actually, it's not an attachment for the figure. This is currently the more common Cyberman available. The Cyberman from Rise of the Cybermen and the Age of Steel without the gun arm is more harder to come by. So this is basically it. It's 5 inches tall, or at least so the scale says. I haven't actually measured this one. But it has the lovely BBC logo and Cyberman Doctor Who licensing stuff on the back. The sculpting of the head is actually pretty nice. The piping, actually some of the piping is made from molded in a flexible plastic, actually, more flexible plastic, probably, so it wouldn't be as brittle and break as easily, which is actually quite nice. Now, articulation, actually, I really like the articulation. So, this was actually better articulation than I was expecting, because on actually such a scale, because with Hasbro, the 3 3/4 inch scale, the articulation just is basically at the very basic joints. They have articulation at the waist, they have articulation at the legs, and the arms, and the head, and that's about the articulation that all the articulation that all the Hasbro figures have, or at least the Star Wars Hasbro figures. But this actually has quite a bit more articulation, and it's about 2 inches bigger, so that actually is quite nice. The hands turn at the wrists, the arms bend at the elbows, and of course the arms move at the shoulders as well. The head turns, and also, if you can see this, it moves just a little bit back and forth, which actually I quite like. So it kind of glides down, or whatever. And the feet twist at the ankle, and the knee, which I actually quite like. The only drawback, actually, for this figure is the articulation right where the thigh, I believe that's what it is. The thigh meets the joint there. It doesn't actually, it moves, but it doesn't actually come straight forward as you'd expect it to so much. So I guess this truly is a man figure, because it truly doesn't come forward that much. And actually, if I wanted to, I can make it squat, actually. That I can make it do. It can squat. So I'm wondering if that sculpting has changed for the the Lumix Cyber Controller that comes with the chair in that set, which I'm not sure. I might or might not order it depending on whether or not I have the money for it. But, anyways, I'm quite happy actually with this figure. I enjoy it quite a lot, and I shall enjoy playing with it later on. So this is the Character Options Cyberman figure, I believe Wave 2, Series 2, with the gun arm attachment. And the paint job. The paint is pretty good. It's actually just kind of a particle silver that's, I believe, painted over, as you can see here, over black. So I believe the entire figure was molded in black plastic. And then to get the kind of dirtied steel effect, or dirty metal effect, they actually applied loosely and very thinly a layer of silver, which actually I think adds quite a nice effect. I think it's better than them actually taking the figure and then painting black over it, which I don't think is very well done anyways. So that's about it. The sculpting I think is excellent for the scale and size of the figure. So I'd give it the sculpting an 8 out of 10 because of those joints in the legs. That's my only issue with it. And the paint job, well, yes, I think I'd give the paint job a 10 out of 10. Very well done.